I'm a second generation financial advisor, as my dad, Kane, started EK Financial Group in 1987. As a young kid, I was able to witness him firsthand build this business from the ground up, working late nights and weekends to make sure his clients had all the financial support they needed in their life so they could be more successful, but also allow them to spend more time with their families. Dad has been a great mentor to me. Tough, but always had mine and his clients' best interests at heart. He's also highly respected by his peers, and that's why I want to continue his legacy and grow the business he started to make sure our clients are looked after and have all the financial support they need now and into the future. That's why I love getting up in the morning, being able to see so many different clients, all having different values, goals and aspirations. I don't take this lightheartedly because there are so many times I've been at a client's place and they tell me stories about how my dad sat at the kitchen table 20 to 30 years ago and really helped them out. What I really want to do is make sure I can continue this impact with my clients and hopefully maybe pass this on to my kids as well one day. And that is what I'm really passionate about. Being a financial advisor, I believe, is one of the most important jobs that can have the biggest impact on so many people's lives. What I focus on is make sure my clients make smart choices with their money, from buying their first home, getting married, starting a business, and even retirement. Whatever hard decisions my clients have to face during their lives, I want them to call on me for support, to help them through the tough times, but also celebrate with them in the great ones. With my advice process, I like to use a lot of technology and get the clients involved early in the decision making. For example, I use an appointment setting system where I can email or SMS my clients and prospects a link that opens up my calendar either on their phone, computer or tablet, and they can pick a day and time that suits them. Sounds simple, but once they have chosen their own time, an automated email gets sent to my team so they can prepare the file for the meeting, and also to the client with a list of all the documents I need them to bring along. There's also an animated video I created on my YouTube channel that gives a sneak peek of how a financial advisor can help. Also send out a link with some online forms I've created in our CRM so all my new clients can complete and supply my office with some basic information about themselves to add to their file. This is highly important so we're not asking questions in the first meeting that are not meaningful and, to be honest, perhaps a waste of valuable time together. An automated email reminder is also sent to them 24 hours before the meeting. By using this technology, I've saved my staff and myself at least 30 minutes in time, not having to go back and forth with several emails and phone calls, trying to find a time that suits everyone. Not to mention, clients love the animated videos, and I believe this has given myself a very low rate of appointment reschedules and also a high conversion rate once we've met, as there's a sense of feeling that we already know each other from the communication. At the client appointment, I like to ask my clients a lot of questions. Not too many, just the ones that really get them starting to think and open up about what's important to them. Then what I do, I always reference my clients' values back to them during and at the end of the meeting, making sure they know I'll always put their values and interests first throughout my research, implementation, and ongoing support stages of our relationship. For example, if my clients just want to really make sure they can spend more quality time with their family, I make the process simple and easy for them. I've been able to systematize as much of the process as I can, so it is smooth and simple, but also make sure it's personalized to each individual client. I achieve this through our CRM and other systems I have in place that talk together with automation. This allows me and my team to free up more of my time, but also everyone in the office knows at any stage where I'm at in the advice process, allowing me to have more meaningful conversations and relationships with my clients and understand exactly what they want to achieve. Once the advice is ready to be presented, my clients get to book in a time that suits them via my booking system, again bringing technology back into the process, saving myself and my clients even more time and effort. At the advice presentation meeting, I like to start by summarising my clients' values and goals that we explored in the initial meeting, making sure they understand that all the advice is about to be presented to them was built exactly around these conversations that they had and feelings with me at our first meeting. When presenting the advice, I make sure I'm clear, concise, and to the point, making it easy to understand and for my clients to see how the advice will impact them and help them achieve their goals. After the advice presentation meeting and once all the paperwork is signed, I then create a quick 2 to 3 minute video for my clients back at my desk. This video will summarise what we spoke about, the next steps, and what to expect in the coming weeks. This is then sent to my clients on a welcome email, along with a survey for them to complete to rate the experience so far with the onboarding process for one of my new clients. I find that by adding video to the welcoming email, I receive a really high open rate in comparison to an email just full of words. Video is also very clear and easy to understand for my clients, to know what we've been through and what we're going to do for them next. I've had some great feedback from my clients with communication via video, and I know it makes me stand out from the crowd. When I think of my client engagement, 3 words come to mind: consistent, personalised, and fun. We're consistent for a few reasons, but 2 that really come to mind are because my staff have been with us for a very long time and the investment I've made back into my branding and corporate brochure. With the 4 of all my staff, we have over 60 years of combined experience, and our clients really notice this. It's not uncommon my clients comment on how my support staff helped them work through a problem they had, and the feedback has been excellent. This also means our client engagement is personalised, as my staff understand and know my clients and how to deal with them all individually. As mentioned, I've been investing a lot of time and money into branding so I can give my ideal clients all the consistent experience. It's fun as we use several platforms to communicate with clients, such as social media like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I shoot video content and video marketing like I am now, and I use a program called Loom, which allows me to capture my screen along with a video of myself. Plus blogs and articles that can all be delivered to our clients through a cool EK Financial Group news app that is free to download for anyone from the Apple and Android stores. I've spent years setting up these systems and using these ways to communicate with my clients. Let's talk about social media first. I mainly use Facebook to post a few pictures or videos each week. I try to only post content that is engaging, fun, and that will be liked by many. For example, when my kids come to visit me at work, I might post up a picture or video with them in the office. Over 12 months ago, I posted up a video of my daughter when she was 2 years old, pretending to talk to a client on the phone. This was watched by over 2,500 people. This just goes to show you how social media works, and it's just another way for my clients to see another side of me that is fun and not always serious with numbers. As mentioned, I've set up an EK Financial Group news app, and I encourage all of my clients to download and use it. This gives me another touch point and my name in front of them and in their pocket every day. I can feed in my own blogs and video messages to the app so I can be in front of my clients anytime, anywhere. More formal communication I use would be around review offers to clients each year. You've heard me talk a lot about technology, and I've embraced automation once again to help with ongoing review obligations. How this works is an automated email is sent to my clients 30 days before their review, explaining how important it is for us to get together and realign their strategy and maybe see what's been happening in their lives. At the same time, an SMS is sent to their phone to explain the review is due and to read the email I just sent. I found that this backed up SMS gives a really high response rate to the email. This review offer email then invites my clients to either accept or decline the review. If they click on the accept button, they will be directed to my appointment setting tool and allowing them to book in a review meeting. If they hit the decline button, this automatically sends myself an email back saying thanks for the offer and I'm fine for now and I can contact you in the future for my review. This is just the way I'm trying to innovate the review process, not just for myself but for all advisors, and I'm happy to share this as I have done with so many of my peers. We all know it can take some time to implement our advice and find it really important to make contact with each client every week. How I do this is with checklists and templated emails in our CRM, allowing myself and any of my staff to fire for an email that is personalised and gives them an update. This is another great but simple impacting touchpoint for my clients during the advice process. A more traditional way I communicate with my clients would be random phone calls, just really to say hi. Typically, if I'm on the road between appointments, I'll call a client that lives in that area that I'm driving and just really call them to see how the family is. This tends to catch them off guard and have a big impact, as they would usually expect me to call for something or to book in a time to catch up. I believe as financial advisors, we all need to collaborate and make a contribution to our profession. That's why I donate my time to several committees, boards, and working groups where I can give back knowledge and help others also sharing ideas that I've developed that may be best practice. I've had several other A&P advisors come to me to ask how I do certain things in my business, from review processes, compliance, record keeping, even staff retention, and also how I embrace technology. I've always been happy to share these and help other advisors grow their businesses along the way. The boards and committees I spoke about are the A&P FPA Victorian Committee, the $1 Million Roundtable Victorian Committee, and also sit on the AMP FPA Product Wealth Management Consultancy Group. These groups have allowed me to grow as an advisor personally, but also help other advisors. For example, on the AMP FPA Consultancy Group, I'm there to protect, enhance, and help other AMP advisors' best interest and negotiate fair outcomes for all. As you know, I love technology and sharing ideas. The managing director of the software company of the CRM we use has reached out to me personally to consult for him on best practice and to show other financial advisors how we use the system and how we've set up our automation and review processes. This also extends to how we've set up our workflows and best way to keep the entire office in sync and working effectively. I'm also an accredited mortgage consultant and have had almost 10 years experience in this field. I have several other AMP advisors that I mentor and give them tips on how to structure home loan deals for their clients and help grow their knowledge. I also like to invest back into my staff and give them all the training and education they need to improve their jobs and so they are feeling rewarded and can grow personally. Every year I sit down with my staff at their performance reviews and ask what other study they're interested in and what skills they want to develop. This education doesn't even have to be exactly in line with their job description, but if it helps them grow as a person individually, I'm all for that. In the next year, I'm looking to better serve my clients with the addition of more staff. Firstly, an associate advisor, then a third client service officer, and also a mortgage broker. This will help free up more time, so in the end of the day, I have as much time possible to spend with them as I can. Also to offer them as much support needed to ensure the best outcomes possible and help them achieve their goals sooner. In the next 3 years, I want to further develop my staff skills and help support and educate them through their own personal business goals. I really value my staff and we really work well as a team. Because of this, I want to make sure they achieve their own goals as we do for so many of our clients. This includes further development for my team to branch out and help us work together to build a mortgage broking arm of the business. So we have multiple disciplines to offer clients, again making it easy for them to do business with us. I also have a vision to do more community work and invest back into the local area. I'd like to start with the AMP Cancer Council Pro Bono program, as I know within the next 12 to 18 months I'll have a few extra people on my team that will be there to allow me to get away from behind the computer and get out and see more people. On a personal note, I'd like to ensure that what I help my clients achieve, like spending more time with their family, I can do more of the same. With young kids and a wife with a busy schedule, trying to find the level ground between working late nights and weekends, plus kids' activities and sports, I'm still really trying to work out the perfect work-life balance for me and my family. It's something that I strive for, and I know my clients would like to see me enjoy more family time as much as they do. In the next 5 years, I can see my business running smooth with an independent mortgage broking arm, as well as financial planning. The aim is to have 2 to 3 key financial advisors, all with their own or shared associate advisors, plus a support team behind them to help implement the advice and also help with client inquiries. Also want to have a full-time mortgage broker with 2 support staff to help with implementation of loans and reviews also. Personally, I'd only like to have 250 couples that have been all my ideal clients. That's young accumulators 35 to 50 years of age with debt, kids living at home and household income above $120,000 per year. This would allow me to continue to have around 8 to 10 appointments per week, but also more spare time so I can work more on the business and not in the business. Plus, I'd love to take a day off every week or 2 to play golf. As I invest in my staff, I also want to invest in my family by showing them the world so they can see different cultures and how other people live. In the next 5 years, my goal is to have a 4 to 6 week overseas holiday every year so I can share this special time with my family to help them grow and also so we can spend quality time with each other. Thanks for the opportunity and nomination to be National Advisor of the Year. See you guys in Sydney.